tries to go in, hit him with the hammer. I've been hit with the hammer before.
It's not good. Yeah.
It hurts.
It's a pretty good deterrent. Like, you want to walk in, you got to deal with the body of the Smith himself. So that should secure the jungle for Team Falcons. And Lapu Lapu definitely matches up better into the X-Borg in comparison. So Team Falcons, they've definitely switched things up. Will they be able to upset the home ground team with a clean sweep? Or will Team SMG show us that that game one was a simple exception? We return to the land of Dawn with Team SMG on the blue side and Team Falcons on the red.
Unfortunately, looking at the draft, I do feel like SMG is still a tunnel vision draft. It's all to create space for Sasa. You got that Akai. Goodnight is still...
He's looking for... He's just gonna force him.
But either ways, it's a lot of space-making tools. So in a way, it is kind of tunnel vision-y. So only this time, it's Leo that has the opportunity to split and not Lautrec. I mean, Lautrec can too as well. It's just that he doesn't have a lot of mobility.
We have 4 penetration on the side of Team Falcons here.
The rupture. Yep.
They are really going for the full-out dive here. Lautrec actually stealing that gold crab as well. So Team Falcons are feeling it right now.
Man, and I know that, for the home ground team and everything, it would be very sad to see them get swept here. But also, talk about a story from what Team Falcons went through yesterday. And if they come out and cap this out in a sweep with a fanny pick.
Dude,
that is intense.
That would make me speechless. I would have nothing to say.
It does feel like you're somewhat speechless already. Attempted catch onto Leo, but no way of the dragon just yet, so the fanny is still fine. The most important timing going to be that first turtle coming up in another 10 seconds. This will really dictate the pace of how the game goes for that early to mid-game phase.
Yo, Team Falcons is taking all the gold crabs. They're getting too good at this.
It does seem that way. I worry if I hope Team SMG isn't going to be affected too much by this. Some pressure down bottom. Leo
gonna go in, forcing what he can before that turtle take. Gets Stormy and Smooth quite low. Both junglers gonna be able to contest this unless they just give it away. Saxo waiting there, Hulk gonna jump in, Super goes in with the penalty zone. They find the stun on multiple targets. Turtle's gonna be taken by Saxa. Can they find the kill they're looking for? They already got Smooth. Team Falcons will get the first blood, but they give up the objective.
The trade of the EXP lane for the turtle. Definitely still a little bit more in benefit of Team SMG, but it's not ideal for Smooth to fall at this stage. This is going to give Hulk a little bit of that gold shield, and we know how important the EXP lane can be in these team fights.
I would say I would argue that it might be Team Falcons that got the victory there, because I kind of do feel like the turtle is great for a global gold and experience gain, but winning out that 1v1 in the lane, it affects more than just levels. It affects with your head. It affects your mental as well. And it's unfortunate, but as an X-Borg, he will not do well until he gets his first item. After the first item, you're going to be very useful to your team. But before that, you kind of just want to farm. You don't want to interact too much.
It's not the best in terms of like aggressive pressure, but I think Team SMG have the mentality necessary to not be affected too much by losing that first blood. It's just a question of whether they can avoid losing out the tunnel vision once we get into the late stages. For now though, it does look like an attempted invade. Miko looking for Leo.
You're gonna have to force him off here of the buff. Super and Goodnight around the corner, but can't get there in time. Leo will just lose the buff. Better if they don't find it out here, but they still have multiple members on the top side.
A good defense there by Team Falcons. Team SMG trying to see if they can steal a little bit more from their opponents, but no die. Ooh, Stormy!
Gets the black shoe, so will inevitably be able to survive with that. Miko gonna get the way of the dragon. Goodnight flickers out. The balls of damage come through from Sasa, and that's what they first picked the Bruno for.
I think Miko, he was cancelled out of the way of the dragon, at least the second part of the kill, because he was stunned by Lautrec. So that was a very good move. Still, the kill goes over, and now Team SMG, they're continuing their pressure around the turtle, but Leo has his retribution up. There is a possibility for him to steal this away.
See if they can actually do it. It looks like he just wants to go ahead and get that purple buff instead. Gives up this turtle to the hands of Saksa here. They've got 2 now for Team SMG.
Okay, probably the better choice here for Team Falcons. Not having that purple buff means it's going to be difficult to engage, even if they know that Way of the Dragon is on cooldown. They recognize that as long as they play it safe, play it slow, there's always going to be an opportunity here. Let's see whether or not they can keep up the momentum as of right now.
Well, we did say about understanding the whole map, and I feel like Team Falcons, they understand with the drop, it's not about contesting those turtles. If you get it, that's good, but it really doesn't matter that much. What you're trying to do is get a very good early game, which I would say is still kind of good, except Leo probably would want a little bit more kills, and then get Lotric and Goodnight on board to come to the fight and deal a lot of damage.
Sox are going to go here, contest this once again. Leo takes quite a few shots, and it looked like it was taken from him as well. So they are continuing to just go ahead and put pressure on Leo as much as they can.
A very similar performance from Team SMG. So, oh, Stormy forcing the flicker from Super as well. And now Hulk being chased down.
Another flicker going to be expended. Team Falcons losing some precious resources.
Whoa.
Sasa, look at the damage! They have to respect it. He's got 2 now in his hands. Leo waiting patiently there. He knows where Sasa is, but he can't get the kill.
Somehow Sasa doing those basic attacks onto Goodnight felt a little bit personal.
Yeah.
Felt like he was pretty upset.
So.
Oh, top side, Lotric though, gonna have to flicker out as well. And now he will be able to survive, but still, the battle for these buffs continues for Leo. Penalty zone gonna be used, heavy spin as well. They'll take it from him again. He's left with nothing, and Lotric, here comes Miko, looking to make a play. He is gonna pressure him off the turret. Leo now joining up top side, trying to help him keep this up. Goodnight and Super as well. Everybody's here, but they're gonna lose the tier 1.
Okay, good macro play now from Team SMG, attacking multiple angles of the Team Falcons half of the map at once to try and deny as much farm from them as possible. This time keeping a close eye on Lotric as well, making sure that gold lane is straight up 1. So no backdoor. Oh my goodness.
Stormy looking for Super once again, gonna black shoes. Hulk and Goodnight here though, but that's another turtle going to the hands of Team SMG.
Well, this whole composition is about creating space, and that was a lot of space that Stormy gave the team, and now Team Falcons giving everything to make sure that Leo secures the orange buff. And Team SMG, it looks like they have a different game plan for game number 2 because it's not as bloodthirsty.
Yeah, I'm liking this adjustment from SMG, but look at Miko. Conceal!
Miko gonna use the conceal. Won't commit, but he gets the penalty zone out from Team Falcons. That might have been just the idea. Again, this is what Miko likes to do. He likes to bait some of these resources out if he can.
He had the Way of the Dragon, so he was in position. But it looks like he was like, I was never going to do it anyways, man, but thanks for your ult.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very cheeky from Miko and very well played. That penalty zone could have cost him his life and perhaps for nothing as well.
Oh, Leo going to go ahead and get the black shoes out from Stormy, but again, he's going to have to give up his purple buff here. The rest of the team trying to hold down mid from the backside. They're going to push Hulk back. Still going to be working on it. And Super dealing with the blunt of the damage. He has to flicker out.
Oh, and look at Leo.
Whew. Again, this is getting to the point where it's a starving Fanny.
Yeah, but he had the idea. He was thinking of, I want to split push. But the moment the Team SMG dispersed, is like, okay, they probably learned their lesson.
Yeah, we can tell that there's a lot more respect now from Team SMG just in the way that they're approaching this game. It's no longer about, hey, I can keep fighting as much as you want, man, and I'm going to win it out. It's about making sure that they have the conditions for victory and that they're denying as much as possible from their opponents. This is a different Team SMG.
Right now, looking into the situation, Team SMG, they just want the turrets, and Team Falcon, they're trying to adjust as well. They're trying to follow the speed of Team SMG, and Team SMG really wants this mid.
Oh, they get the penalty zone out again. Super is going to be in trouble here. The body of Smith won't be enough as he falls under the tier 2. And Lord spawns now. Does Team SMG decide to take it? We'll see if they do. Again, Leo might be going back to base here. He's got the information he needs. Lotric going to be in trouble. Miko cleans up the kill. Looks like Leo's just going to wait here.
Sock size very low, and Leo sees it.
Ooh, they
Will
found
get spotted
him.
out. That's it. He's got to get out of there. Right now, this could just be a free Lord for Team SMG.
That most likely will be. I do like that Leo's going for that bot lane to try and at least get some structural damage. He should get that tier 1, but he'll also lose the purple buff in exchange. Team SMG doing a good job of trading objectives on the map right now. As long as they don't lose too many structures after this, it'll be very difficult for Falcons to find the space they need.
Trading is a very risky mechanic that Team SMG has to balance out very well, because we saw their idea for trading in game number 1 did not go in their favor. It's like, okay, 1 turret, but we win the team fight, we win the Lord, it's 2 for 1, it's gonna be good. But
my goodness!
Look at the damage! Sasa again waited patiently. He picked up the Malefic Roar and he said hello to Leo. And that just takes that idea completely out of the picture.
Sasa's upset.
Yep, he literally just shot the Falcon out of the sky with a football of all things. Lord gonna be pushing up top, tier 2 mid, falling to Team SMG. They're pushing in with 2 waves of minions. Can Falcons defend?
Gonna have to. Lord now making his way top side. Turret's a couple hits away. Leo now back up. Do they just take the discipline route? Clear things out the best they can. Team SMG with a massive lead.
I believe in the Falcons, man. They can defend. They can come back.
Smooth with last standing the backside. They're still going to put the pressure here, forcing Team Falcons back. Polecaster go. They lose the mid turret. That's exactly what Team SMG wanted to do.
So far, the game going very much... Oh, Sasa being targeted, but Leo knows he's at a risk. This Bruno can actually just straight up 1v1 him at this stage. And that is going to constantly be a threat to Team Falcons. Doesn't look like they're letting it stop them, though. They're still doing a good job of making sure they have some presence on the map.
That Haas Claw is paying dividends.
Yeah.
It's good as a first item, but the more damage you get, the more healing you get, and Sasa is no longer afraid. You can do a lot of damage, but that can have a lot of lifesteal. That Haas Claw, man, is something.
And he just got the wind of nature.
Literally was just about to say it. If he gets that wind of nature, he has even less to fear. And the moment I'm thinking it, Sasa grabs it. Leo's job just became 100 times more difficult, but not impossible for Team Falcons. Again, it's a very...
Miko.
He's panicking. He's panicking a bit.
That's the stutter step. The stutter step.
Even I was thinking, and Leo is like, no. It's quite. You just gotta think about this. The marksman is looking for the assassins. He's the one's like, where are you? Come to me. You know what your job is. Come to me. I'm waiting for that challenge.
Always the scariest moment for any assassin player. With only 1 inhibitor standing, Team Falcons are in a very dangerous spot, but Team SMG has also thrown games from this position before, so we still have to hold our breath. But so far their gameplay is looking a lot cleaner than we saw from them previously. Even looking to invade the purple buff again, Team Falcons, I don't think they can contest this.
Yeah, this is just going to be too difficult to actually go ahead. Again, they can just let Sasa go ahead and take this Lord while they put the pressure on the purple. And Team SMG just complete control right now.
Okay, so right now it really looks like Team SMG. I like the positioning coming in from Smooth, because now the positioning is a flanking position, but as an export, it's really just to get vision. It really is just trying to account how many members of Team Falcons is here. It's a way to open the map by being behind your behind your opponents, instead of literally being inside the bushes. It's a very different way to get information, and I feel like it's warranted based on what happened in game number 1.
Yeah, it's very important for Smooth to do this as well, considering that Team Falcons has that Astral Echo in the hands of Goodnight. They cannot lose out in the Vision game, and so far, it's paying dividends. The Lord pushing in mid lane. We got 3 full waves pushing in for SMG. Falcons, can they survive this again?
See if they can. Again, they got to make quick work of this Lord as it pushes in. Astral Echo going to come down. Still SMG calculating this despite the lead they have. Super jumps in with the penalty zone. Looking for the kill still. They got to take care of the Lord. They go back to heal up. There's the kick. Hulk's in trouble. He'll fall, but Leo can't find the kills. It's too much from Sasa. We're going to game 3.
I think this is exactly today, the two MPL squads here in M5 wild cards, neither giving an inch because they know what's at stake. Those tickets to M5 in the Philippines. Team S